A's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show ahead of Chatham versus Orleans. I'm Jack Smith, joined by Sheets for the Manager's Show. Sheets, you had a rainy day yesterday, which meant an off day. So before we get into baseball, how'd you spend your day?
Took the staff and we went to Bluefin Sushi for dinner, which was awesome. Been really fighting hard to get there, big sushi guy, and found the first time was yesterday, and then we just came back to my house and hung out, talked baseball, you know, obviously always getting to know each other and just hanging out for a little bit, and then called it a night, played on TikTok till midnight and called it a night.
What does your TikTok normally look like?
It's a lot of scrolling, and it's a variety of things. Obviously, it was a big news day yesterday, so there are a lot of little things going on. But it was, to me, I think my TikTok is the most diverse variety of topics, maybe of any TikToker in history. It's awesome, keeps me entertained, extremely addicting. Delete it off your phone.
Talking about your assistant coaching staff, what have they shown you throughout your first 23 games with them?
Man, just what we knew coming in. Number one, I wanted to build a collection of really great people. Anything that you're going to do and be successful at, you better recruit the right people to be around you. You got to get the right people on the ship, and it starts with our coaching staff. I want to make sure we had phenomenal dudes that, number one, I wanted to spend time with each day, but they'd be great for these players and be great for Chatham. And I'll give you an example. One of the big pieces that a lot of people don't know is we do all the field work. So you got to have somebody that wants to do that, knows how to do that, can run it, can assist Robbie with anything that he has going. So Ramon Orozco is the perfect fit for that and has absolutely crushed it. Eric Beatty, obviously his experience in the Cape, coming over and being our pitching coach, has crushed it on every front. Drew Guffey, Jay Vincent, Colin Wilbur, Cohen Wilbanks, our bullpen catcher. Those guys and the value they've brought have not only made my job easy, they've been awesome for these players, which again, that's where it starts. And we just want to spend some more time together. My family's out of town, so I got a little more free time on my schedule, and we got a chance to hang out a little bit. It was good.
Two guys that have played nearly the entire season for you, Austin O'Verne and Luke Cantwell, play their last games for the Anglers today. What have they provided this team with this summer?
It's hard to put into words when you're talking about, the steady Eddie dude in center field and the top of your order and the guy you plug at first base every single day. If I had to put it into words, I would say OV needed this summer to come here and solidify who he is as a baseball player, the consistency he's shown, the adjustments he's made, and I hope that either today or tomorrow we hear his name called and he gets a chance to start his professional career, and certainly cheering for him the whole way. Luke, in a similar situation, maybe more of a 2 or 3 day type guy, but his ability to come here and bring his personality and his willingness to take on anything I've thrown at him. Hey, I need you to go for this community event. Hey, go be in the dunk booth. Hey, crush camp this week. He does anything and everything we've asked, and he's done it in the spirit of he wants to see us be successful, not only in the short term, but the long term. So those are two guys that have been instrumental in helping us lay down what we want to do here in Chatham moving forward. But again, for us, man, we're excited about who they are and where they're going, and we wish them all the best in anything they go into.
What's your message to current and former players that might expect to hear their names in the draft over the next couple of days?
It all takes care of itself. I mean, you can want and wish and pray and plan, and we were just talking before we got on here. There's a lot of people out there that have a lot of cool ideas right now, and nobody knows. You don't know until your name's called, but when it happens, that's when you have to show up. To me, you can celebrate the moment. This is coming from a guy that was never drafted. I think I was drafted last in our Little League as a 12-year-old. But never hearing your name called, you still understand the dynamic. That's cool. That's awesome. That's a cool moment for you and your family. It's a check on your path, but now the real work starts. I mean, it's not about, again, signing a college scholarship. It's about showing up to campus and earning a job. That's when the work starts. For these guys, it's the next step that they've already learned in college is now that you get your name called, great. But now it's time to show up, and whether it's on a complex team or a single A team or they get jumped right into high A, they get a chance to show up and go earn their job and start their career. It's not about dipping your toe in pro ball. It's about beginning a career. And what I'm excited about is every guy that we may or may not lose, I feel confident saying every guy has the makeup and the work ethic that they can start a career, and that matters to me more than anything.
Lots of changes coming for some guys that have been on the A's roster this season. Lots of changes coming to the roster, too. But, Sheets, we thank you for the time.
Appreciate you, Jack. Thank you.